I got a bad feeling about this.
They thought their vacation would be fun. They were wrong.
Okay, so The Mutilator. This is a weird little movie that me and a friend of mine are like weirdly obsessed with for some reason. I'm not really sure why we're both obsessed with it. I mean, it's odd, but it's not that weird in comparison to some of the other movies I want to talk about eventually. However, I thought it would be fun to start off this series with it. It was written, directed, and produced by a guy named Buddy Cooper. It was shot in his hometown, with the crew making up students from American University, which I don't know why, but American University sounds like a made-up university to me. Like, it just sounds fake. You might as well be saying from University. Everyone else, actors and other crew members, are mostly made up of Buddy's family and friends. Look, I gotta say, as a filmmaker myself, I really love, like, homemade indie movies like this that, like, shot in your hometown with your family and friends. I don't know why I eat that shit up, and I really respect it. Not only because, making stuff with no money is something I can relate to, but I, too, use filmmaking as an excuse to torture my friends. There's, like, a lot of really weird choices and a lot of really weird things that happen.
And, I've got something to show you when you get back.
Whoa, Lord. Goodness gracious. Yeah.
What was that? I didn't edit that. Like, what was that? Dude, this movie literally starts with the opening to like a sitcom. Like, they had a song made for the movie, and like it sounds like the opening to like Full House or something. Even what they're showing over the opening credits look like a sitcom. It's so weird. I don't even know if I can play this because, like, copyright reasons, and it's YouTube. But I'm gonna leave a link in the description for like the opening scene, just so you just need to see it to believe it. Like, it's weird. This is how a horror movie starts. Even if you don't watch the movie, like, you need to see this opening. The title card doesn't even match the movie. The movie's called The Mutilator. This says Fall Break, which, I mean, does match the song that's playing, but it doesn't match the actual movie. So apparently when they were making the movie, that was the title they were going with, but then the producer, like, changed it for the VHS release because, it's easier to market a movie called The Mutilator than it is Fall Break, especially if you're making a horror movie. In case you're confused what Fall Break is, apparently in some parts of America, they call, like, Thanksgiving break Fall Break, just like in other slashers of the past, such as Halloween or Pieces, whichever one you prefer. This begins with the kid murdering his mom. I feel like they learned the wrong lessons from Halloween. You see, Halloween, despite not being the first slasher movie, it was the one that, like, everybody tried to rip off, and it's the reason we have so many slashers. It is the reason we have the genre. When people saw how popular it was with such a low budget, the higher-ups realized they could potentially make something with a big profit without spending a lot of money. Hell, I mean, that's like literally what the writer and director of Friday the 13th said they were doing when they made that movie.
And Sean called me up and said, Halloween is making incredible money at the box office, let's rip it off. That is keeping it real.
That's why you have consistent choices throughout these movies like this. Oh, Halloween starts with a little kid killing a family member. Let's just do that. But they forgot to add any of the mystery, great cinematography, lighting, the music, the sound design. They didn't build a creepy atmosphere. You get what I'm saying. Halloween was well done and well made, and this isn't. So this comes off comical, while that came off creepy. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but I kinda like slashers. For me, it's like comfort food, in a weird way. I feel like most people have their comfort food genre. A genre you can always watch, even if it's bad. Because the tropes, cliches, and all-around vibe is just something you're always down for. For some people it's action, for some people it's rom-coms, etc. Mine just features a giant hulking murderer stalking horny teens. Huh. Interesting. When I say I love horror, especially slashers, I mean, to the extent not only was my thesis film for film school a parody of the final girl trope, but my two closest friends at two different points in my life, the thing we first bonded over was our love of this genre. In middle school, while everybody's talking about like shapes and numbers and shit, I was just like, hey, I like Scream. No way, I also like Scream. You like Scream? I like Scream.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup!
In film school, while everybody's talking about all the artsy film school films like Citizen Kane, David Lynch, Showgirls, I was just like, hey, I like Scream. I also like Scream.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Anyway, the dad comes down and decides to have a drink with the corpse. Okay. Years later, we meet up with a group of friends who are a group of horny college kids who are gonna stay at a beach house for fall break, 'cause of course it is. What else would they be doing? Who else would we be following? And of course they drink and drive. What's next? They go skinny dipping? Of course they go skinny dipping. Although I don't know why the pool's in this like weird tent thing. Also, fun fact. In the scene they play hide and seek in the pool, and apparently, well, it's water, so you can see through it, so hide and seek didn't really work. So they had to fill the pool with milk to tint the water just enough so you couldn't, like, so it's opaque, you can't see it. Yeah, that pool's filled with milk. Anyway, the girl gets drowned and the guy gets cut up, but like, is it just me or does he seem to be enjoying himself a bit? Obviously, those kills were kind of lame, but what's not lame is the death of this cop. He literally gets stabbed in the face, then decapitated. Hell yeah, dude! The main positive I can give this movie is that the effects are actually really good. That's not surprising when you learn that the guy who did them also did the effects for a whole bunch of classic horror movies. Also, there's this scene. I know I played it before, but dude, it never gets old. You see, all slashers need that iconic kill. The one that stands out above the rest. Kind of like the Michael pinning that guy against the wall in Halloween, or the bedroom scene in Terrifier 2. Well, this is probably this movie's version of that. Great effect, classic way of doing it. Take a table, cut a hole in it, put someone's upper body through the hole, fake lower body, have some people controlling the feet to give movement, and then yeah. Apparently this effect was actually so good it made everybody on set uncomfortable. Even made the sound person cry. Anyway, they find the bodies, the killer attacks, same shit, different day. It was the dad who had to drink with the corpse at the beginning. He is the killer. And our main character is the little boy grown up, and the dad's trying to kill him and his friends for accidentally killing his wife that one time. That's the killer. That's the killer reveal. But yeah, you know, same shit, different day. Except the sitcom ending. Hell yeah, dude.
With escape in mind, forgetting about classes, leaving books behind, time to get away.
Looking through the behind the scenes, I really like that everyone seemed to just really love making this movie. Everybody's got different opinions on the quality, but everybody really seemed to enjoy working on it and has very fond memories of making this movie.
We were just here, we're having fun.
It's a summer camp, in a way. And it wasn't just the actors that got along, the crew. It was all really, really great crew. And I have some lifelong friends from that crew. I mean, it was just a nice team of people.
Also, another fun fact, while researching this video, I found a TikTok account for a sequel, and then I learned that at some point they made a sequel. Well, within like the last year. I don't know what it is. I can't find anywhere to watch it. I don't really know why he came back. Like, it's the same director coming back to make the sequel. I don't really know why or what came of this or when it happened. Well, I know when it happened. If anyone can tell me where to watch this, I really want to check it out. The trailer looks interesting. It seems to be much more meta, and it's about the production of the first movie or something.
Condo at the beach. It's changed since you were here before?
It was just a movie.
The killer from the last movie they made?
Begin.
We are fortunate to be attending by special invitation only the Rap Party / Horror Fest, our favorite slasher, The Mutilator.
I don't know, it seems interesting. If anyone can point me to where I can find this, I really want to watch it. Yeah. I want to make this a series, but I don't really know how to end these videos, so,
Well, fuck off.